Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Fielded in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Stallions offense will get the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, if we can depend on them, they can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches look out.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that...
And the sack! Back in the box.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover. But you actually score points with the safety to open this thing up.
Safety, they'll have to kick it away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. So Duke's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent.
There he goes. Pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call, the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Mahan. The screen. He's got wheels. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He picks up the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. They think there's room to run to the right here. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. Loses his way through. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down.
29 Philly.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. Touchdown, nice catch and good for that to get it into the end zone. Field shrinks. Tight end moves. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. A strike downfield. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Drives to back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job on the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Leaves it with the back. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Turning it out! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, better look out! Oh, space! Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it up to 33.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why.
Heading to the end zone, and he'll take it in, and Wilson, touchdown, Blue Devils. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. An 84-yard drive there, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Gain of 10. First down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back on the option to give. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Gain of 7.
And these jet sweeps used to be plays where you ran to try to trick them and get out wide and make big plays. But now, short yardage situations, you start to pack it in tight. Okay, I'll go out wide. I'll pick up my 5 to 10 yards and make it easy and get the first down.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Off play action. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this defense is ridiculous. They know how to rush the passes. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense is maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Fires deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
This big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He'll try to pop the draw. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Mahad. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Finds his tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That's caught. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Got it. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough space. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down for 43. The Stallions heading quickly to the line.
And that's a 1st down to the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes it on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Well, had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe in the 49. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like the doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Stallions will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Blue Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Mahan. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
That's caught. It's Moore. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Yeah, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on first down. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Stallions with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Fast completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Here we go, here we go.
Hand off from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to go.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's McGowan. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards away.
And the Stallions decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Mahan. Makes the grab, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having the punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. You've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man, it's Williams. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Stallions are on the move.
Military stun! Military!
They're going to run it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Cooler!
Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Here's a hit. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing the pressure in his face.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Lasso!
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Breaks into the open. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Can't connect on his first throw. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And it's no good. He missed it. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Punts it out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Stallions racing to the line in the hurry up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about. That's going to be positive for this offense.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're putting their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Stallions will have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Stallions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
22 water. 22 water.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Come on, set.
Motion from the back. And that's good for the completion. completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. You got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Grimes. Into the end zone. Touchdown Stallions. Fitted in the window for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by 10 to Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. As they come to the line on 2nd down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. With the catch, it's Kane. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
Now, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting with the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure we're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
And first down for the offense.
Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Grimes. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. That's funny. Touchdown, Duke. And the pummeling has started.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that with just gash them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Wants to throw on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.